Hey, good morning, everybody. Did y'all get your deals for the Black Friday sale? Oh, no, Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday, just kidding. On Black Friday. Although you could have gotten your Black Friday deals, too. That would have been awesome. THM didn't do that, but that's okay. All right. My name is Amy Gaskin. I am a Trim Healthy Mama lifestyle coach. I have a lot of new followers on Southern and Healthy with Coach Amy, and I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. Hey, Destiny. And anyway, this morning I'm going to be prepping my crock pot for our supper tonight. We are going to have Totally Dope Chicken, which is on Trim Healthy Table book, page 104. And it is very simple recipe. And you pretty much cook bacon and then you stick everything in the crock pot and let it cook all day. It's great. But I have a few hacks to make it even simpler. But first, while I'm waiting for some of you guys to jump on, I'm going to make a Good Girl Moonshine, which is kind of a signature drink with Trim Healthy Mama. Hey Courtney. So I already have a jar. This is a Pioneer Woman big jar of ice water. Katie, hand me my milk frother. I have True Lemon Lemonade, Wild Berry. It's my favorite flavor. I love it. And so I just put 1 packet of that in here. I have been meaning to get ginger juice on Amazon, and I just forget. So I put 1 drop of ginger essential oil. And just do 1 drop because it goes a long way. It goes a long way. If you have it, you can use that. If you don't, you can use powdered ginger. Okay, and then I do a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. If you don't normally drink apple cider vinegar, that's the mother. I don't really want to drink that. If you don't normally do that, you need to just do like a teaspoon and work your way up. Or you're going to be like, woo! Okay? Hey, Miss Nail. Okay, and then I have this handy dandy, it's a milk frother, but I just use it to stir up all of my drinks because it's just easy that way. You can put this in a blender if you want to. You can stir it up with a spoon. It doesn't matter. Can you hand me a straw? And this is just apple cider vinegar. It's great for boosting your metabolism. I would like a metal straw because I have an essential oil in there. Okay. So I'm going to get my straw and get a good sip of this because I'm super thirsty. And then we'll get started with our crock pot. Okay, so for a little hack on this recipe, and I cannot give this recipe out because it's protected with copyright laws. But if you have the Trim Healthy Table book, it's on page 104, Totally Dope Chicken. So it does call for 8 slices of cooked bacon diced, but I know this is backwards. I'm sorry. I'm going to read it for you. This says, selects natural, ready-to-use, real, uncured bacon bits. No artificial ingredients, no artificial preservatives, no added hormones, no nitrates or nitrites. That's very important for my family. No nitrites, no nitrates. So I use this instead of cooking bacon. I don't like the way it makes my house smell. If we have bacon, my husband cooks it outside, but he's not home right now, so we're going to do this. Okay, so it says to cook the bacon and then add the bacon and all the other ingredients to the crock pot. Stir to combine. So what I do is I put everything in here, and I got a new Pioneer Woman crock pot. It was $29 at Walmart, and it has the latches. I really like that. So I'm just going to dump that in there. The next ingredient is cream cheese. Actually, I'm going to wait on the cream cheese because I want to stir up everything that I can before I add in the chicken. What are you people having for supper tonight? Do y'all know? I have to get ahead of myself and make sure that I have something done because I'll look up and it's supper time and I won't have anything done. All right, we're going to get some Greek yogurt here, plain Greek yogurt. And I just use the, I'm going to have to scoop some of this. Let's see. I just use the plain Greek yogurt from Walmart, the Walmart brand. I'll get that in there. Okay. I've just about used that one all up. Hey, JJ, good morning. Okay, so we got the green yogurt. Okay, now we're going to do some parsley flakes. And then onion powder. Hi, Katie. How are you? Hey, Courtney. Two of my favorite friends, Courtney and JJ. Let's see. And then garlic powder. Okay, we got that. Salt. Let's see. Where'd she put my salt? Okay. Oh, it's by the Bam cake. Gotcha. I'm making some Bam cake in my Trimtastic holiday class in a minute. So Katie's already got those ingredients on the bar for me, and I had to steal the salt from her. All right, do the salt. And I use pink Himalayan sea salt. I actually snagged a bag of that with the Cyber Monday sale last night. I guess I'll just leave that there. Okay, and then some black pepper. I just filled this up. I just do about 8 or so twirls, and I usually get enough for that. I don't measure it. Hey, Jessica Edwards. Okay. It has optional super sweet. I'm not going to use that. And then red pepper flakes. We're not going to do that either because I can just see that being a nightmare. Okay, so I'm just going to stir that up. So I have the bacon. Oh, my. Hey, tip. If you're using that little bag of bacons, make sure you pull that little thingamajig out. Okay, so I'm just going to incorporate that, and then I will show it to you. There, just a little bit in there. And then we are going to do the chicken. And this is what I use because it's affordable for my family. And I thaw it out in the refrigerator the night before just for easier cooking. Use my tongs to reach down in there and get it. And just place it in the crock pot. I love crock pot meals. I have a family of 7, and this is just a really simple way for me to know they're getting good, nutritious food, and that I don't have to stand in the kitchen all afternoon. We have busy afternoons dropping off the girls at dance. Camp has epic classes. Actually, tonight I won't even be here at supper, so it'll be Wes and the boys. And this is just an easy way for him to have something, you know, already made and that he doesn't really have to think about. I'm going to a dinner to raise money for our local community college's Baptist Student Union. I have been doing that. Oh my gosh, I've been going to that thing for years. I was the president of that BSU when I was in college. And it just has a really special place in my heart, and I try to support it as best as I can. I think there was a couple years where I wasn't able to do it, and it was just super weird not being there. But I'm excited about that tonight. Little mom's night out, little dinner I didn't have to cook, except for I'm doing this, which is super easy though. Hey, Mitzi. Okay, Mitzi, is it cold up in North Carolina this morning? It's pretty chilly in Macomb today. The boys had to get their little hats and fleeces on before they went to preschool. All right. Got that in there. And that's it. So I'm going to wipe my little hands off here. Thought I had a towel. So that's it. We had bacon, chicken, cream cheese, Greek yogurt, and then the rest is seasonings. parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, super sweet if you want it, and red pepper flakes if you want it. So what I did, I mixed up the yogurt and the seasonings and the bacon and stirred it up. Then I just dropped the chicken on top and then the cream cheese on top of that. And we're just going to lock this in place. It's the first time I've used this new crock pot. Actually, I asked Wes if he would grab it for me, and he forgot it the first time. But he went back again another day, and he brought it home to me Wednesday. So I'm excited to have it. I really wanted the one with the latches. I have her other one that you just sit the lid on. And this one is actually a little bigger, so I like that. You know, I need as much space as I can to fit all these people. Oh, it snowed. That's so awesome, Mitzi. I love it. Okay. So that's it. For anybody else that came on, we did Totally Dope Chicken, Trim Healthy Table, page 104. So I wanted to give a little overview of my Trim Healthy Mama story, and then y'all can go and finish your breakfast. So I started Trim Healthy Mama January 2017. I had actually been doing CrossFit for 6 months because I was tired of being blah. So when I started, I was still at a really high weight for me, 160 something pounds. And I started it in January. My friend JJ that's on right now had told me about it, and we talked about it, and I ordered the books. I think I just ordered Trim Healthy Table first. I really can't remember. That was a few years ago. But so I started working through the recipes and trying to figure it all out. I told one of my clients the other day, she was getting confused about some of the fuels and different things, and I said, girl, don't worry about it. My first 3 months, I thought that peanut butter was a carb, and I still lost 30 pounds. So you're going to be fine. So don't stress out about knowing every single detail. Just try to get down the different fuels and separate your meals by fuel. Just go through. The way that I make my menu is I decide, I have 7-day menu that I make, and I just decide if I'm going to do S or E for dinner, and then I alternate chicken and red meat for those, just so it's different. And then the next day, I have leftovers of that meal, so I just carry it down. And then I have the opposite. If I eat supper, I'm going to have an S breakfast. And then my lunch can be S or E. It doesn't matter. That's just how I do it. It really doesn't matter how you do it as long as you're alternating fuels. And it's important to me to have at least one E meal a day. It just keeps your body guessing. It keeps your metabolism up. And it gives you a variety of foods into your diet. So anyway, started in 2017 with THM. And by March, I had gotten down to like 130, 135 pounds, something like that. And I was just so excited and felt great. I have definitely fluctuated in weight since then, but I have maintained, I've stayed in size 4-6 pants. You know, all pants are made crazy, but size 4, 5, 6. And then small pants, and then small to medium shirts. I like a little room. I don't like things, you know, skin tight. So sometimes I get mediums and stuff. Some things I can wear smalls. But I'm just thrilled. I have more energy. In my bio, I've told you that my eyesight has improved. I had Hashimoto's. I had chronic fatigue, and both of those have healed. And that is just so exciting to me. To be able to do that. I have more energy because I have 5 children, 14, 12, tomorrow 11, and then a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And so I have to keep up with them, and I stay home with them. The boys do go to preschool. I homeschool the girls. I stay home with them, and they have a lot of things that they're involved in and different things like that. So it's important to be a go-getter. Before THM, I was on the couch a lot, not feeling well, just wore out, didn't play outside with the kids, that kind of stuff. And now I'm able to do that, and it's really awesome. It's just changed my life. I love it. It makes sense. It's the way that God intended us to eat. And I hope that you enjoy watching me cook. I just wanted to give you a little overview of my story. I do cook all the meals for supper, or Trim Healthy Mama meals for my family. I incorporate the concepts into their breakfast and lunch meals and their snacks. They still do have some sugar in some things. It's a slow process. They were having a ton of sugar with drinks. We pulled sugary drinks almost immediately, and now they are completely off sugary drinks. And whole milk, they don't do that. They do almond milk, but we get plenty of protein from other sources, and so I feel very confident in that. And anyway, I'm just thrilled. I had so much fun watching Serena and Pearl last night when they did their live. Just kind of seeing them. Pearl's house was decorated so pretty, and it was just really fun. I was upset I didn't win anything, but that's okay. It was fun to try and answer the questions. And so anyway, so I got my Totally Dope chicken in the crock pot. I wanted to show you. When I have that tomorrow for lunch, I'm going to put mine in half of one of these Joseph's pita pockets. This is a kind of like a drive-through Sue Frankenfood type thing. There's also the option of doing the carb balance whole grain with this. You can have some shredded iceberg lettuce or some romaine or leafy greens with this on top, and you can do, this is an S meal, so you could sprinkle some cheese on there, have some avocado, you could have some cucumbers, you could do some sweet peppers. There's lots of options. Now, for my kids, I have whole grain. I don't have carb balance for them. I have whole grain tortillas for them, or they can do it like a nacho style over some whole grain tortilla chips. So they need crossovers. So that's something that's real important to remember when you're feeding your family, unless you have somebody that maybe you're trying that's an older child or your husband that is in weight loss mode. Also, you so normally you would do crossovers for your family. So you could do brown rice, you could have the whole grain tortillas or the whole grain chips, and that would give them E and S together, which is the crossover. But for you, mama, that's in weight loss mode, you need the carb balance tortillas or the Joseph's pita. And these are little pockets, so when you cut them in half they open up, so you could just fill them, and that's actually how it's pictured in the book, if you see that. So that is just a great meal. It's really good. It's called Totally Dope Chicken. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.